Objectively, you're asking me for a map of Biafra, and when the map was there, Ojukwu fought with. You're asking me for my road map, so I will give you, you can give to Janjaweed. The idiots, they never planned to go to America. It was when I decided to go to the US for 30th of May last year. They also came up to say, oh, we are going to America as well. Anywhere I go to, if I hold a town hall meeting, they'll go and be gossiping, yapping at the back. Oh, now the cannot squad the struggle. He's a thief. You ask them, what have you contributed to IPOB? You know. Then what did he steal from you? I don't know if their plan of new Nigeria movement with Yoruba. Let's destroy Nnamdi Kanu. And as we have destroyed them, the glutinous was weaker. You're fighting for Biafra and you're building a mansion without sewage system. You don't know those nonsense we knock down in Biafra. We are going to knock down every building and we will rebuild everything. They convince all of them, even the pipeline security guard, Asian Creek, they are part of sign agreement, New Nigeria. Let's move for New Nigeria. Me, you talk to me about New Nigeria. You're a madman. A child of Biafra, you're to discuss New Nigeria. Thunder will kill, destroy you and your lineage. These are the idiots. When the Fulanis are coming, they are coming here. The Gambari, they are coming. So when I was telling you before, you didn't know. So you did not know before. You were deaf and dumb. When I was telling you before that are coming, you didn't know. They married that they were coming. Useless set of people. Psychophants. IPOB is consistency personified. We don't change. It doesn't matter what you do. You can write your garbage. You can yap and gossip from now till 2099. That is your business. We don't move an iota. Where we are is where we are. Our agenda is our agenda. We are not shaking. Not to the right, not to the left. Unshakable. Gossip from now till the kingdom come. Unshakable. Indestructible. This movement is indestructible. Not by man. They have not given birth to you to convince me to join New Nigeria movement. A bunch of criminals and bastards everywhere. I am a child of heaven. I'm a child of heaven. I don't engage in all this nonsense. Biafra is my mission. My parents died as soon as Elohim said it is there. Look at it, I've given it to you people. And he told them. Then I move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno. Simon demolished your coco. And Simon is doing a good job, by the way. And I want him to stay on it. Not when I praise you, it goes into your brain. His time is behaving after 2 weeks. We give you IPOB treatment. I want you to remain on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking. My goodness, if it's only me, they'll say, oh, maybe he's mad. Well, we have a lot of mad people, then you'll understand. You'll be forced to reason and think. Idiots everywhere. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who's doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Nigerian visa applicants to the Republic of Turkey have been barred from accessing the e-visa provisions. They are instead advised to apply via any Turkish consulate. According to reports, Turkey decided to delist Nigeria from the e-visa list yesterday, July 8, 2022. The decision by the Turkish mission appears to be as a result of the incessant terrorist attacks in Nigeria and the high security alerts that followed the Kuje Correctional Center attack on Tuesday, where some terrorists were released from the center in Abuja. One of the affected Nigerians in a viral message expressed disappointment at disregard of Nigerians. But
how do you cage Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, I want to call that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. A freedom fight agitator who said that, look, he wants liberation for his people. Why are you incarcerating him? Why are you not going to arrest Fulani men? Look at the bomb blast in train blast in Abuja to Kaduna. Up to today, our people are still being kept by these bandits. Where are the security? Where is the president? Where is the Security Act to go out and rescue these people? Tell me what is happening. It is a shame. Tell me, Igboho, they went after him in the southwest and were able to stop him. At least we're not hearing about Igboho again. Why can't they stop these Fulani men who are terrorizing this country and have made it impossible? They come to Benue and kill. Just in my local government, within the space of 40 people have been killed, more than 40 people. In another local government, over 20 people were killed, and then you want me to keep quiet. They want to intimidate us. I will never be intimidated. At least, let me talk. If at the end nothing happens, and some of you are keeping quiet, keep quiet to your shame. But I want to say that the rest of Nigerians, you people are joking. I raised alarm in 2016 that these things were going to happen. What is it that I have not said? I have said it. If Nigerians want to get out of this, they should arise. Arise television, as your name implies. Arise and let us liberate ourselves. President Buhari and his cohorts are not able to do it.
Britain facilitated the massacre of up to 3 million people in Nigeria in the 1960s, and there are people alive today who remember its impact.
How can you forget a massacre? How can you be alive during the time of a bloody genocide, survive it, and forget? No.
American professor Uju Anya was born in Nigeria, and her family survived a war that was sponsored by the British Empire.
Queen Elizabeth II, before she died, never once openly acknowledged what her government did on her behalf, in her name, to prop up her crown and to pad her coffers and her royal treasury, and never once said sorry.
Dr. Anya was born in 1976 in the aftermath of this war.
So what I saw was kind of the bombed out buildings and the reconstruction projects, and of course the conversations around the dinner table. My mom was pregnant during this war and running from village to village to escape the massacre.
Like so many conflicts, the roots of this war can be traced back to colonial rule. In 1914, the British Empire forcibly merged 400 different ethnic groups and tribes to create its largest colony at the time, Nigeria. Take a look at this news report during the Queen's royal tour in the 1950s.
These and many others marched slowly past the royal pavilion in salute to the Queen. Never before had such a magnificently comprehensive tribute been witnessed in Nigeria.
Even after Nigeria gained independence in 1960, there were still people who felt they didn't want to be a part of this newly formed country. This desire to create the breakaway state of Biafra would set off a civil war that lasted nearly 3 years.
Fight on, brave boys, fight on! Heroes of our fatherland, pursue the enemy, harass him, destroy the invader.
In response, the Nigerian government imposed a blockade on Biafra, which cut off all food supplies to the area. In living rooms across the world, people watched news clips of children with bloated bellies and sunken eyes.
3 million civilians were massacred, and they were done using guns and bombs and supplies provided by the British government, at which Queen Elizabeth II was head.
You see, that government because it wanted to protect the oil investments that happened to be in Biafra's territory. This brutal legacy.
Look here, look here, look here.
If you don't take time, 2023 election, everybody go regret am. You dey pay me say just now, Lekki massacre don't turn to news we don't pass. Everybody don't forget people wey dem kill. People wey bullet shot their hands, the ones wey lost leg and the people they suffer pain still now as I dey talk to you. 20th of October 2020 na day wey we no supposed forget. Youth dey protest EndSARS. Na that one make security operatives tear gas. Some lab bitter oh, no be joke. That particular day make many people use WeChat today. That particular day make many mama and papa to so ground with all tears. As I talk to you, some families never feel recovered from their loved ones when no return.
Wicked leaders, wicked people. And the peaceful protesting, like you guys are shooting. You can just
sometimes it's difficult for the real prophets to prophesy. But albeit, add up few prophecy for today, and then I'm going to throw more light, lead me before the whole January is over. The agitation for Biafra will wax very strong, and it will go very, very strong, strongly, because it will take a dimension that is going to provoke the government of the day to begin to hunt the agitators. And the government of the day need to be very careful so that they will not cause an expensive massacre that is going to dent the image of the day, of the government of the day. The agitation will go stronger, and it's going to influence a lot of chances of the people from the eastern part of this country. So nobody should look at the Biafra movement and look down on it at all. Like I keep shouting from the beginning, that dialogue is very important. There is no gun and weapon and force that can slow such ideology, except maturity is applied for dialogue. The leader of the Biafra should be very careful. There are people around him that will become traitors. I see somebody receiving huge amount of money in order to end the life of this young man by poison. I'm saying this thing, saw it clearly. See somebody in the inner cycle. Because the movement will grow big, and the only way, can't talk more than this. See some people walking and say, okay, if we can't trap this, let's remove the head. Like I said, it's a spirit that needs to be dialogued.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, my fellow Biafrans, depending on where you are watching from all over the world. Today, the 22nd day of September 2022. We are here once again to continue the awareness for Biafra breakaway from Nigeria in 2023. You all will agree with me that we are not really happy today. And because we are not very happy, there is going to be announcement this evening. We have special announcement to make this very evening. I want you people to understand that the Biafra liberation from Nigeria have started. Many innocent Biafrans who are not even in this struggle have paid the biggest price with their life for only being Biafran, for just being a Biafran. We understand that the Nigeria army, the terrorist army, the Fulani Caliphate army, they are now abducting our young men at checkpoint. And we've made it very clear that the checkpoint in Biafra land has been banned. And the banning of every checkpoint in Biafra land is still in force and will continue to be in force until Biafra is restored. We also understand that some of the Nigeria terrorist army barracks and cantonment have become a place where human beings are butchered, organs harvested. This impunity has continued to happen and nobody has ever asked question. Today, a video have surfaced from Anambra State where Soludo and his vigilante militia butchered our people and dumped their body in a forest at Nobi. And I want you people to understand that something is going to change from tonight. It is not a time when we will come and talk and talk and talk and continue to talk. I want to tell Biafrans that from tonight, we are going to change certain things. Because the point is that some of these people do not understand that we can actually be very heartless in quests to get our freedom. Some of these people don't actually understand that we are all human beings and we can change without giving you a notice. I want to tell you this evening the impunity that is going on in Biafra land and nobody is talking. Today, Soludo killed Biafrans, dumped their body in Anambra. And some of these people that were killed by Soludo were killed because they had tribal mark on their body. I want you people to understand the danger that you are into. That many people you are going to see in the video that I'm going to show you now become a victim because they had Igbo tribal mark on their body. You know, some of you today has tribal mark on your body. Are you aware of that? Some people have mark here, 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 here. Some people have mark on their forehead. Some people have mark here, here. Some people have mark at the back, at their back, on their shoulder. Depending on where you come from Biafra land. Today, as I'm talking to you, if you have any mark as an Igbo young man, your days are numbered. If you have any tribal mark in Igbo land today, in Biafra land today, your days are numbered. Stopped at any military checkpoint or any check that. The only thing that will sentence you to death is when they see Igbo tribal mark on your body. They will have no other choice than to kill you. They say you are one of the ESN, that the mark on your body is the mark of Odeshi. That the mark on your body is the mark that shows that you are part of ESN. We are making it very clear. ESN don't have mark. And in all these atrocities against our people, nobody is speaking up in Biafra land. And we are going to change something this evening. I want everybody to pay attention this evening because we are changing. When we say we are changing gear, this night, we are going to make a very, very special announcement. And I know the world is listening to me. I want everyone to watch this video. All right, I was told the video is not showing. Come in, just one moment. Sorry about that. You are watching decomposing bodies of Biafrans in Unobi, in Anambra, killed by Soludo and the Fulani terrorist army. Their organ probably harvested. And the report we are getting is that if they stop you and you are in a bus for stop and search, once you come down, they open your shirt. If they see any tribal mark on you, that is the end of your life. Tell me, who want to be part of a country like that? Who want to be part of a country like that? That your tribal mark is now a death penalty. So I want you to pay attention to what we are going to have from tonight. You also had the update from Barrister Ejiofor that our leader again the health is very bad, and he has been starved by the Nigeria terrorist state. So, for this reason, today, the Biafra people anonymously have decided that the no election is no longer just in Biafra land. The no election is no longer in Biafra land alone. The no election in Biafra land will be enforced, and by extension from today, the 22nd day of September, Biafra people have decided that we are going to make sure there is no peaceful election in other parts of Nigeria. Mark it somewhere. Biafra people have decided that it is not only no election in Biafra land, but as we stop the election in Biafra, we are going to make sure there will be no peaceful election anywhere in Nigeria. Cut this video and share it everywhere. Send it to UN, send it to Department of State, send it to European Union, send it to any place you want, that the Biafra people, out of the atrocities committed against us, the genocide against us, today, as a spokesman of Biafra people, and I am speaking the mind of the Biafra people have resolved that the no election is not only in Biafra territory, that as we will successfully stop the election in Biafra land, we will make sure there will be no peaceful election anywhere in Nigeria. Send the video to British government, send it to every person that we, the Biafra people, have come out today to air that Nigeria should get ready for us. In response to the killings of Biafrans, in response to genocide going on in Biafra land against Biafra people, in response to the annihilation that is going on, in response to wanton killings of Biafrans without nobody asking questions, in response to mass murder of Biafra people in Biafra land and other parts of Nigeria, in response to siege in Biafra land, the Biafra people, in addition to that they are going to enforce no election in Biafra, we will make sure there will be no election in the entire Nigeria. And if you have election in Nigeria, we will make sure it is not peaceful. And this is the token. This is the only way 2023, as we are breaking away, we will leave a very serious scars on Nigeria state. We are going to leave a very big scars. We will leave a very big scars on Nigeria state, that after next year, by the time Biafra people will become a complete independent nation, the story will be told, even by unborn children of Arewa, how we destroyed Nigeria. This story will be told by unborn children of Arewa, how we destroyed Nigeria. As Nigeria wanted to kill, annihilate Biafra people, they are going to hear how we destroyed Nigeria and liberated Biafra. I want you all to understand there is a video as well of the Fulanis, how they plan to kill our people. And when you look at these videos, you are going to see anger. You are going to see hatred. You are going to see jealousy. You are going to see envy. You are going to see everything and those things that will make you to end Nigeria immediately if you have the opportunity. I know that some of you will not understand what I'm talking about. I do not want this broadcast to be more than 1 hour. And let me tell you today, it is going to be talk less. And more of the action. It is coming. I want to appeal to Biafrans. Inasmuch as we are all very angry by what we have seen today, we must stick to our plan. We must stick to our plan. They are going to touch us in all sensitive places. They are going to touch us in all sensitive places. We have entered a very dangerous stage of the Biafra liberation. And I am calling on all Biafrans all over the world to follow our directives step by step. I want every Biafrans all over the world to not push us to go ahead of time. A lot of you are falling in line with the reason they are doing what they are doing to our people today. A lot of you are already falling in line with them. Some of you are saying, it is, let us start today. Let us start today. Why are we waiting? You do not know why we have decided that 2023 will be the year Biafra will become a nation. You don't know why. Follow us as we take you to the journey of freedom. Follow us and tap from the mental toughness that we are displaying, the highest level of mental toughness. Because we came prepared. I did not come to Biafra struggle to fight Biafra war or to fight for Biafra more than 5 years. But I'm telling you, when people say, use Hope Uzodinma as example, use Soludo as example, they are killing. All of you are right. And I can share your pain. I can share your concern. But let me tell you, Hope Uzodinma is not the Biafra we are fighting for. Soludo is not the Biafra we are fighting for. We know what to do, and we know when to do it, and we know how to do it. I want Biafrans to just follow us on this mental toughness that we have entered in a very dangerous, very dangerous phase of the Biafra liberation. You know what they want us to do now is to start fighting individuals. No, we don't do that mistake. But those individuals will hear from us in due time. We know what to do, and we know how to do it, and we know when to do it. Biafrans, we told you people that the killing and the bombardment in Imo State will be revenged. We are going to revenge that. But do not add to the pressure from the caliphate for us to go when we have not finished what we are doing. It is not that your pushing is going to make us to go. Because something that I am involved in, you can never push me around. There is a plan how to get Biafra. And we are following that plan. I want you people to know one thing. If last year, June last year, if you were told that by September 2022, you will be seeing, because now you are seeing the green light of Nigeria disintegration. You are going to see, if you were told that by now you will see everybody talking about Biafra, will you believe it? You will not believe it. But believe me, we have the key to Biafra. And I, Simon Ekpa, knows the date and the day Biafra will come. Mark my word. I know the day Biafra will come. And you know, some of the people who have been in this Biafra struggle for many years, when they hear me say this, I don't know what is going on in their mind. but because they have no vision. And they never believe that, Biafra will come, even they have been on it for many years. The first day I made this pronouncement, that I know the day Biafra will come, I believe some of them who were, fighting me. Why would he say he know the day Biafra will come? Even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never said that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I believe some of them today, they are having a different opinion. Because a lot of things are happening that never happened before. So some of them, if you watch the way they react to this statement, the first time I made the statement last year, that I know the date Biafra will come, and how they react to it today in 2022, you will believe me that there is improvement. The improvement is not coming from me saying it. The improvement is coming from what is happening already. Today, they are starving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And all of a sudden, the wife is no longer talking. For the past 2 weeks, since after the appearance of our leader in court, need to refresh. So I want to tell you, since after the appearance or after the last court of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the report we have been getting is no longer encouraging. It's no longer encouraging. Yet, you have not seen the wife to come out to show concern. That what I thought or what I was thinking is not what it is. The wife of our leader is no longer showing concern. The people who are dragging her leg out they are no longer showing concern. The only concern they showed is to drag our leader's wife out to come and talk about autopilot. She's no longer talking. She's no longer talking. And that is a problem and should be an issue of concern. But as I'm making this comment now, they will hurriedly arrange her to come out. when she come out, she will make another mess. Is it not now that anybody who want to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should come out and speak about his health status, about his health situation? Is it not the right time when everybody is shouting and showing concern that they are starving him, he has health issues, and they are getting drug from Paco Abuja pharmacy, from chemists? They go to chemists to mix drug for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is coming from Barrister Jofo. It is everywhere. Somebody is saying not only Mrs. Kanu, but Emmanuel and Kanunta. If you see the update of Emmanuel Kanu a few days ago, he was crying. So don't some of this one that says Emmanuel Kanu is also crying. Emmanuel Kanu said in his update that after seeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his heart is broken. I want you to go and check his update. He is also shouting, which is the normal thing he should do. Kanunta Kanu is also shouting, finally. Kanunta Kanu is raising concern. So where is the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is now out? And let me tell you people, for those who will say, Simon Ekpa do not talk. No. If you do not want lizard, if you do not want ant, or if you don't want lizard to come, do not go and fetch firewood infested with ant, because it will definitely call the attention of lizard. For the past 1 year, did you hear anybody, or did you hear me talk about our leader's wife? The reason why this is very important is that who are you going to believe more? Are you going to believe? Of course, you are going to believe the lawyer. But then, in a normal situation, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a national figure, a Biafra figure, who are you going to believe? Is it you? Is it me? Or the wife? Of course, you go by the wife word. You go by the wife word. The wife will say, don't worry, my husband is fine. Why the lawyers are saying your husband is dying? And she's going from one platform to another. That the husband is fine. The husband is better than us. The husband is healthy and everything. While the lawyers who see the husband every day, they are crying of starvation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are crying of the health situation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. While the wife is gallivanting all over social media and already telling you, how stupid you are for fighting for her husband, calling you parasite, giving you all manner of derogatory name in the name of wife of our leader. Let me tell you, if my wife does that, come to the public and start telling you I am fine, why I am not fine, insult her, because she can't do that. Who will do that? Who will now align with the enemy Even if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's, even if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, is fine. Does it call for her to blow the trumpet that he is fine? Is it her duty to come as a wife who should be concerned of the husband being incarcerated for no reason? Is it her job to blow the trumpet of Fulani? It is not her job to do that. And so anybody that, anybody that is telling us to leave that topic, we can't leave that topic so long as there is a news that our leader is not fine. We can't leave that topic. You can't come publicly. We are in a dirty game. This is a dirty game. The freedom fighting is more than politics. Politics is a dirty game. If politics is a dirty game, freedom fighting is a shit game. Not just dirty, but shit. So I want you people to understand that there is a problem. And do not come to me to say, do not talk. Because I advised her to stay off from being used. All of you watched the way I addressed her with respect and dignity. All of you watched with respect twice. Everything I said about how they are going to drag her out and destroy her is happening now. Now, I want you people to understand that the people who drag Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife out is not dragging her out now to come and talk that the husband is ill. Even if the husband is ill, to drag her out to come and talk that the lawyer said that the husband is ill. To give voice. You can't see them doing that. They are only interested in fighting Simon Ekpa. Come and fight Simon Ekpa. Come and come and say something bad about autopilot. Today, where is it? Okwobusigo. She have come to do the job now. Did she succeed? Did she bring autopilot down? Did she stop? The answer is no. Everything have failed. I want to know another string they want to pull. Is there another string? Come and fight autopilot. Come and fight Simon Ekpa. Okwa Hanyugo. Because everything they do will fail. Everything they do against autopilot, against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, against me will fail and will fail woefully. Anybody, and I have confirmed from Barrister Ejiofor, from his messages and everything, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not eaten for 2 days. Do you see them bringing her to come and talk for the husband? No. And let me tell you people, I have been addressing the issue of sit at home for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Anybody that is telling you sit at home have stopped, don't listen to them. Monday sit at home is now on top gear. On top gear. Let me play what these people are doing. Now listen.
Ono na bita kenti. Ono no tita. Yaka nane. Nihi na aga marokwa. Anege ni wango.
Are you listening to what they are doing?
The indigenous people of Biafra.
Are you listening?
N'okpuru onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike agbọwọdike izuzu agbagharị ya nke mbụ n'ala Africa.
If you listen to this,
imirikiti ndị Biafra,
if you have had any voice like that, ignore it. Sit at home continuous until Maazị Nnamdi Kanu come. And we are going to add more very soon. Believe me. These criminals are fighting Maazị Nnamdi Kanu release. I guess Maazị Nnamdi Kanu release. Today, they have seen that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu have been starved for 2 days. And let me tell you the reason why they will continue to provoke us. And we will continue to maintain our mental toughness. Because that is where the secret lies. The secret to defeat Nigeria lies on our mental toughness. So, Biafra people, our no election has been extended to entire Nigeria. First of all, we will make sure there is no election in Biafra territory come to 2023. Second of all, in response to the atrocities committed against us, we will take it to Nigeria. You know, I told the people that this time around, we are not going to fight a defensive war. The war will be fought in Nigeria, not in Biafra land. I am telling you the fact. The war this time around will be fought in Nigeria, not in Biafra. Everywhere we feel it. Everywhere we feel this war. We are fighting against Nigeria, right? We are fighting against Nigeria, not we are fighting against Biafra. So this particular information must go viral. Cut the video and let it go viral. Cut it and make it go viral on social media, on WhatsApp, that the Biafra people today have decided that the no election is not just in Biafra territory. The no election is that we are going to enforce it in Biafra territory. But election will also not hold on other part of Nigeria. And if we hold, we will make sure they will not have peace. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Sunday Igboho. May God bless the entire Eastern Security Network, all our alliances. May God bless all of you. And those who are killing us in Imo State, may the wrath of God visit you. Those who are killing us in Anambra, may the wrath of God visit you. Those who are killing us in Nigeria, may the wrath of God visit you. The flame is coming. Good night.